another one.
All right. So this one says, do you think that AI is going to kill us or no? And more complex AI means more testing for us, such as configuration testing or something. All right. So, um, I think that AI, let's make sure the 5 minutes is up on the clock. All right. There you go. I think that AI is going to kill some of us. Right. All right. I'm joking. Right. It's not going to kill us. It's going to phase out. It's going to continue to phase out some jobs, right? Um, so I thought about this the other day, right? Why are people so afraid of new technology, right? Like, people are afraid of AI. People are afraid of electric vehicles. People are afraid of the first of automobiles because they were so used to riding a horse and buggy and stuff like that, right? Every bit of innovation that comes out, people are so afraid of it, so afraid of it. I mean, a lot of people use them for wrong. Don't get me like they don't use them for the right reasons. So don't get me wrong, but they're just tools at the end of the day. And my use of AI, it helps me go so much faster. It's so helpful. Like I'm able to do so much more, and I don't have to hire anyone to do it. Like I just would have went slower because I was never planning on like I was like AI does the stuff that AI does the stuff that for me at least that I just wouldn't do it, or I would have like or I would have never hired somebody to do it, right? So either it's just not gonna happen, or I would do it a lot slower, right? So so that's why like I don't see AI. It's not killing anybody. It might kill some of your jobs because I see what Don said in the chat, and I'm like I have a comment about that I'm going to get to. But uh, more complex AI testing means more testing for not for us, but it's for some of us, right? It's for those who continue to learn and to expand. Because like that person earlier, who they said like they're just so stuck on being a manual tester and stuff like that that they that now like AI might phase them out, you know. But what are we doing in on the morning show, right? We are going through the Chaos Camp Challenge. Shout out to Don in the chat on how to test OpenAI's API, the strategy that we would use to test OpenAI's API, and we're doing it through Behave, right? Like we're using Behave as our testing framework in Python. So we are pushing ourselves forward. You know, we are going for burnout every single time, laying it all on the line, right? And that's why I'm not afraid of AI, because I embrace technology and I say I want to be the first one to get my hands on it so that I can set the standard. I can be a pioneer in the field, right? So my good friend Don, he says fear of the unknown, and so I was thinking about this the other day when I came across this question, right? I was thinking about people know what people know what how do I want to say it, right? People always get afraid of their job getting replaced by a robot because they don't want to do more, right? So they just sit around and they want to do the same thing over and over and over and over again. But things that are like done, like what we've been doing our entire career, things that can be done over and over and over and over again. We write a tool, we write a robot to do it over and over and over and over for us while we go out there and we innovate and find new things to do, right? And push forward. But people always get worried when they see that, oh, the work that I'm doing, it's so easy that a robot could do it. Right? And then they get upset and they start to panic and they want to unionize and all this type of stuff because because AIs can take care of it, robots can take care of it. Like when you go to the store and they have the self checkout, I absolutely love the self checkout because, like I said before, I'd be going to Walmart and before, like you'd go to Walmart around like 10, 11 o'clock at night and the line was out the door, right? And you'd be like, for one little thing, you're like, okay, I'm just not going to get it. Or like you're shopping and then, there's somebody in front of you who has like 3 carts of nonsense and then they get to the front and they want to argue with the cashier and everything, or you get to the cashier and they're rude and I'm like, guess what? Guess who has never ever been rude to me when I've been shopping, right? The price scanner tool. I love that tool as well, though, because I don't have to go ask somebody for a price. The price scanner tool has been absolutely amazing to me. Very nice. One of my best friends. And the self checkout is another one of my best friends because it doesn't give me any attitude. I don't like, and it just there's like 10 of those, right? There's like 2 cashiers and there's like 10 of those that I can just and the line just cycles and cycles and cycles and cycle, right? And it makes it better for us and it probably makes prices cheaper for us as well, So people is like, yes, there's fear of the unknown, but they also know that the things that they do, it's easily replaceable. And that really and that's why they fight so hard because they don't like it, because they don't want to learn more, they don't want to do more, they don't want to go anywhere, and they start to panic when they see that a robot can easily do their job, right? So that is that. And Don says, for most people, I make unknown known and move on. Exactly. So that is my thought on is AI going to kill us or is it going to make more complex? I love using AI. Like as soon as and just a reminder, like you can go check out the live stream about the Amazon Q chatbot for businesses. As soon as it was announced, I want to try to sample it out. I do plan to go on revisiting it. We had some issues because we don't have like an enterprise account to do it on, but I do still plan to go back and configure that. But every time I see new tools and stuff, I'm like, oh, let me go try it out. Like working with Don, we like I've learned a lot more about AI and stuff like that. Like through the APIs and stuff, and just doing the Chaos Camp challenge, like I said, right? So awesome. Okay, so that's my thought on it, on AI and stuff.
If you enjoyed the fascinating information shared in this video and you want more, be sure to hit the subscribe button to Tech Coach Ralph to be notified for new videos.